What's going on, Bird Gang? Philly Carnage here, back, episode 5 of the Cincinnati Bengals rebuild. So, where we left off last season, 5-11, went on one hell of a losing streak, and, it just finished up bottom dwellers in the AFC North. So, we decided here, year 5, we're going to jump in free agency. We don't have much money at all, 1.53. So, with that, we're just going to sim it out. We're going to sim up to the draft just because we won't be able to hit on anybody whenever it comes to trying to draft and build the team that way. So we'll just jump right in here into the draft. And, while we're at it, don't forget to hit that sub button with the little bell icon on. That way, every time I post new content, you're one of the first to know. And don't forget to hit that like button. Every like helps. As, we're sitting here, pick 3 of the draft. I can't remember the last time that I picked in pick 3. So kind of just taking a look here at the big board, there's a lot that we need help with. So, really for the most part, anything's going to work. So we'll just kind of go BPA. Cole Goodwin would be pretty solid, but we already have a pretty stacked receiving core. So, probably corner, but then this dude also, he's intriguing with him being, no combine, so he skipped that out of Texas. So, but probably definitely corner. Corner is probably where we want to go. So Darnell Aldridge will probably be the pick. So with that, we will kind of just sim up, see what we got. And there goes a complete bust by the Atlanta Falcons. The Houston Texans take Cole Goodwin, that wide receiver that we were looking at. So here at pick 3 of the draft, we're just going to do it. We're going to go ahead and take Darnell Aldridge, see what we get with him. And we get a 76 overall hidden dev, number 3 in true talent. And we got him there at 394 speed. Let's go. Definitely going to be a major impact starter on our defense. Somebody, please. Somebody explain to me how we get the number 1 in true value at 35, 76 overall, and it's a normal dev trait. So with that, we finished up the draft. We got Darnell Aldridge, that corner there, 94 speed out of Tennessee. The number 1 player of the draft, Lucas McLeod, 76 overall out of South Carolina. Then we went another guy that skipped out of the combine, Devon Watson out of South Carolina. Hidden dev, looks pretty solid. Could be a good addition. And then we made this last pick here, D'Angelo Cloud, 68 overall. And then, we let the computer sim everything else out. So we got Ramon Jackson, 70 overall. Somehow he already has -1 morale. We got a hidden dev, free safety, Mitch Favors, Devontae Richard, another normal. And then Stephon Wiggins, another normal, just to round out the draft. So here in week 1, we got the division. Well, I'm sorry, not the division rival. I'm thinking about a franchise that I'm currently a part of. But we got the Green Bay Packers here headed to Cincy to kick off. We'll kind of take a look here at the team. 89 overall, 95 offense, 84 defense. And, we got Joe Burrow there, still rocking that superstar dev trait under center. Joe Mixon, T. Higgins, Jalen Waddle there as our superstars with Nagata and Watson there. 74 overall hidden dev coming in there. Wide receiver 4. Offensive line looking pretty solid. All stars except for Nate Davis. And then, our center, the superstar. Defensively, still doing our thing. We got Jesse Bates out there, superstar. Denzel Ward, Trey Hendrickson as well. Woodyard, Hand, and Sam Hubbard. But, I really want to put Zacharias Walker out there. So with that, we're going to move him over to left end right now. That way we can go ahead and just bump him ahead of Sam Hubbard after the season that he had last year, because he was a sack machine. I cannot speak so far. So with that, we got him over here at the left end, and for some reason it decides, hey, we're just going to send everything the other way. Then we did put Aldridge there, our first round pick, as the starting cornerback too. So we come in week 1 with a victory. We're currently sitting 1-0, 38-21 victory over the Green Bay Packers, and we had a weekly award. Joe Burrow out there, 327 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, a sack, and carried the ball twice for 7 yards. Really surprised that did not trigger a Superstar X Factor game, as we get Nagata to go up by 1. It's that +1 release, +1 catching traffic, catching, and spec catch are, number 1 overall. No, sorry, wrong guy. Nate Layman goes up to a 77 overall. And then, guys are just slowly working that hidden dev offensive lineman that we've taken, now that 85 overall. So, just that offensive line continues to impress, as we got the Detroit Lions here, week 2, trying to come away with a victory, improve 2-0, and we do. We go up 24-20. We beat the Detroit Lions. So something's working. Don't know what, but hey, we are 2-0, taking on the 2-0 Baltimore Ravens, and we suffer our first loss of the season, 31-28, which, not terrible. Sucks that it was a divisional loss, but, we can still try to split that series later in the year, as we got the 0-3 Chicago Bears, and we get a 21-7 victory. We got Jesse Bates, 4 tackles, 2 interceptions. So, that's nice. We got offensive coordinator wants to, talk about this upcoming Thursday night game against the Buffalo Bills. Emphasize rest over preparation. Let these guys rest up. We're currently sitting 3-1. So, it's a great way to end the first quarter of the season, as Jalen Waddle and Joe Burrow are getting closer and closer to that 99 club, as we got the 2-2 Buffalo Bills here in week 5, and we suffer a 28-24 loss. We have Joe Burrow out there, 351, 3 touchdown passes, and a interception, as weekly player T. Higgins is frustrated once again, as he was all of last season. We got the Cleveland Browns here, and we suffer another loss, 28-25. Definitely not, where we want to be currently, sitting at 3-3. Need this victory over Pittsburgh, and we get destroyed, 35-14. Can we finally come back, get out of this losing streak, and beat the Patriots? And we do, 24-20. We're up there, back to 500. Continue to work everybody, build them up, as Trey Hendrickson gets a ability unlocked. And let's see, let's go some strip specialists and edge threat. Yeah, no outsiders and edge threat. There we go. Let's build Trey Hendrickson up to a monster, as we got the 4-3 Las Vegas Raiders, and we go on a little 2-game streak there to go into the Week 10 bye week, as we can upgrade our players once again, as everyone is developing very, very nicely. And with that, we're a 91 overall, 96 offense, 87 defense. Let's kind of take a look, see if we had any of our hidden devs unlocked. As Watson's still there. All right, so Aldridge came out as a star dev trait. So, not as good as we thought he would be, being the number 3, but we'll take a look here at contracts. Baylor Cup would definitely be one that we want to re-sign, so we'll lock him up first thing. Brian O'Neill, 29, he's getting up there in age, so could be time to look at letting him go. Tyler Linderbaum, solid. We could always move him over. So let's. He wants to make a little more money. Von Mel, Nagata. Let's keep him going. Keep Nagata going. With the same team. As we come back a little later for the rest of the guys, as we'll sim up here to week 11 against the Miami Dolphins, and still nothing going for us as far as any dev traits. So like I said, I'm surprised Joe Burrow has 2 of the weekly player awards, and for some reason he can't, figure a way to go. They always say third time's a charm. As we suffer a 28-23 loss to Miami, definitely not something that we want to see. We got the 7-3 Minnesota Vikings here, and we win 28-14. Interesting. So we can't beat Miami, but we can go and beat a 7-3 team. Come on. I'm thinking we'll look at it. We'll see what happens these next 2 games, and we'll come in, a little later as we get the victory over the Cleveland Browns. And, let's see how the division's shaping up. Currently, we're 7-5. We got a 1-game lead over the Pittsburgh Steelers. So, let's sim it out, see if we can get this victory over them this time. And we lose 23-20. So, we're, drops us to 2nd. So my thoughts, see what happens here. Can we beat the Houston Texans? All right, 45-21, we get that victory. We got another weekly player, and it's Joe Burrow once again. 363 passing touchdowns and a sack, plus he also got him 1 on the ground. Okay, 8-6. Everyone is still, developing nicely for the squad. As that offense is so close to being a 99 overall. We'll take a look at the playoff picture as the Bengals are currently in the number 3 seed. We got the division right now locked up. I guess the biggest thing is going to come down to that week 17 game, depending on what happens here. And we get a victory. 45-23, another weekly player, Joe Burrow, 253, 3 passing touchdowns, and another one on the ground. So, with that, it all but locks up the division for us. So, we'll jump in here this week 17 game against the Baltimore Ravens as we bumped ourselves up to the number 2 seed in the AFC with that victory against the Jets. And, really, this game here comes down to the division. So there really has not been much going for us this game. Pretty much, this is our second drive. The Ravens had their second drive already where they ended up going downfield and picking up a field goal as we hit Higgins there, running across on the drag route for a solid pickup of 20. And, we're now here at the red zone as we're trying to find a way to somehow get in to the end zone and come away with a touchdown as Joe Mixon gets stood up. Nobody was there to pick up the block. I believe that was Patrick Queen. It was. Patrick Queen was there on the tackle as we could have Nagata here if they are sitting in a cover 2. And it looks like they are, but that linebacker drops back and we get sacked. Why is O'Neal not holding his block? As we got a 3rd and 22 coming up here. So with that, we will, get into gun, trips tight end flex, flip it, send the tight end on a streak, send Nagata on a drag, block Joe Mixon, double team the defensive tackle, and ID that left outside lineman as we're able to roll right. And let's see, can we get him? Can we? Higgins. Javon Holland there for the interception. There we go. There we go, Jesse Bates. Jesse Bates, why aren't you picking up that block, Logan? Logan, you could have had the block. I was really confused there on why it was trying to get us to call a field goal. But, for some reason, Madden on Next Gen, it's real finicky with some of the stuff that it does. Can we send him up? Did he come? No, damn. He dropped it. 0-1 trap time, maybe. We'll try it. We'll try the 0-1. Come on. Get your blocks. Get your blocks. As we're not going to do anything stupid, we're going to run it down here to the 2-minute warning. Baylor Cup. Baylor Cup, let's go. Let's go, Baylor Cup there, splitting the seam of the cover 2 for the touchdown. What? What? How? How does that happen? In perfect position to get an interception, and then somehow Hollywood Brown mossed us. We didn't even jump. So here we are at the 35-yard line. They're going to be sending the blitz. Can we pick it up? Can we somehow find a way to hit T. Higgins? And we can break out of that. All right, we got to call that timeout. We're down to the 4. We have an opportunity to go up 14-10. We just need to be able to capitalize here. As we'll go Miami slant, maybe somebody will be open. Let's kind of see what they're going to do here with Watson and the corner. So we're in a zone coverage there. That right there might have been able to push him out just enough, as we don't really have anybody. Can we take off with Joe? And Joe is in. Joe able to find the hole at the goal line for the touchdown as he goes up to celebrate with the fans. What the hell am I doing? The guy that had the step on Humphreys. And I threw it late. Fantastic. Wow. What a dot by Lamar. Lamar takes it. I don't even know who he threw it to. But, he has all day. We're slowly getting there. As for some reason we got completely spun around. And this ball drops perfectly. I even tried to click on. And it's a touchdown. What the hell? I'm getting tired of Humphreys. I am getting tired of Marlon Humphrey. That's his second one, had him beat, and he pulls away with the interception. Go, Joe. Go, Joe. Go, Joe. Let's go. In for the touchdown. Finally got that lead back as Joe Mixon takes it 41 yards for the touchdown. Let's take a look here at the next-gen stats. Let's get a nice little overview of the offensive line. That double team worked fantastic. Able to get off as T. Higgins able to come up on that final touchdown-saving block as we get in for the score to take the lead. All right, so just under 4 minutes to go, and we need a stop. We get the stop here, and we go ahead and we take the division with no issues as Trey Hendrickson gets there. Come on. Come on, Denzel Ward. That ball was in your hands. Trey Hendrickson doing his thing as he got pressure on Lamar Jackson, but unfortunately, we were unable to get there and pick up the interception as we got the swim move. Seriously? We're going to get roughing the passer as I hit him as he threw? Come on. And it wasn't even Trey Hendrickson. Jesus. Jeez. This game, I tell you. Come on. Come on, pick that ball. All right, 3rd and 1. Oh, 3rd and 3. Okay. Even better. There's some cover 6 invert. Drop back. No, I was going to say, what the hell? My dude falls, and Mark Andrews gets a sizable gain, picks up that first down, and it's still coming down to we need to get pressure. We need to get a stop. We got a successful Burrows. Come on. My God. How is it that I'm getting to him as he throws the ball and we're still getting flagged? At least they called it on the right person that time. Try to do something here as he hits him. He hits number 80, whoever that is. Had no idea. But we're just going to continue to drop back in coverage and try to take away somebody. That way we can hopefully get a sack. As he just throws the ball away. 3rd and 3. Big stand here. You need to get off Deshaun Hand. Just feed the middle. Just be back here in the middle. Just be back in the middle. He almost had a field goal there on the throw. And here it is. It all comes down to this. It all comes down to a 4th and 3. Can we get a stand? Drop back in coverage with Zacchaeus Walker once again. I thought we almost lost that. Come on. Stay with him. Come on. Yes. Let's go. Run this ball. Come away with the victory. So that narrow victory there against the Ravens, secured us the division at 10-6. There's no way Pittsburgh can come back and get it. So let's see. Did we end up bumping up into the number 1 seed at all? Holy crap. Look at that. We did. The Bengals come in out of nowhere pretty much and get that first round bye, as we are the only team representing the AFC North, as we can just advance right up here to the divisional matchup, and I will make sure that I don't screw up this time, and I will not just sim the game. I will actually go in here to the moments, as we got the Tennessee Titans here, and we'll take a look here at their team, kind of see what the Titans are working with Derrick Henry, Amari Rodgers, Harold Landry, Stephon Gilmore as your superstar X Factors, with A.J. Brown, Jeff Simmons, Bryce Young, and Kevin Byard being your superstars. As we get in here, we are hosting, as you know, we are the number 1 seed. Should have never even had to announce that we were hosting, but we got the ball. We're driving down. We're in the red zone, and we come away with 6. Missed a field goal. We got the ball back. Tennessee drove. We still have the ball. Then it's pretty much just back and forth. Tennessee takes a 1-point lead, 14-6. We're in the red zone. We bring it back 14-13, 21-13. Tennessee is up, as it's 21-20 here, almost to the second half, as it's 24-20. And we got the ball. We're trying to drive. We're in the red zone. We get a 27-24 lead, 34-24, 41-24. The Bengals are firing on all cylinders, 48-24. Can we come away with a 50 bomb? And we do 55-32, 55-30, 40. This is just ugly. What a shootout between the number 1 seed, and I don't even remember what Tennessee was. But we come away victorious. And Joe Burrow throws for 573 and 5 touchdowns, with Joe Mixon 14 for 43, T. Higgins 14-41, and Jalen Waddle with 5 for 45. So with that victory over the number 4 Tennessee Titans, that has now tied the NFL record for most points scored in a playoff game that did not go into overtime. And the winning team of the last one was my Philadelphia Eagles, 58-37. And we just won 55-40. The biggest one was 96 points at 51-45 in overtime, and that winning team was the Arizona Cardinals. So with that, we'll take a look here at the weekly awards, as we have Joe Burrow, 38 of 50, 573, 5 touchdown passes, 3 picks, 3 carries, 6 yards, as we're taking on the 10-6 New England Patriots. And we'll kind of take a look at the Patriots, see what they have. Because let's see, they got Jaden Daniels, quarterback, as their X Factor. Deion Jones, okay. Christian Barmore, Corey Davis, Odell Beckham Jr., and Bryce Callahan. So once again, here we are in Cincy, trying to come away with an early touchdown, as we're in the red zone here in the first quarter, come away with 7. Defense needs a big stand, 7-3 in the red zone once again. And we come away with another touchdown, 14-3, 14-10. All right, 17-10. All right, come on. Got a 1-point lead here going into the second half, as we're able to miss a field goal. All right, got it to turnover. This game's a little closer than it should be, as we're able to hit a field goal that time, 20-16, down here in the red zone once again. And another third down, 27-16, 11-point lead, 27-22. We need a touchdown to pretty much secure this game, and we get it 34-22. As we get the ball back, we can just kind of milk this clock, and we get the victory, as the Cincinnati Bengals are headed to the Super Bowl. Joe Mixon, 14-42. T. Higgins, 9 for 155. And Jalen Waddle, only 1 for 14. But Joe Burrow out there, 453 and 3 touchdowns. So before we get into the Super Bowl, we were the number 3rd offense, and I have no idea what we were defense because it doesn't want to tell us. So we'll kind of take it out. We were the number 3 defense as well. So Joe Burrow, decent year, 3,900 yards, 38 touchdowns, 210 interceptions rushing wise. Joe Mixon, 13-4. Jahmyr Gibbs, 4-8. All right, so we're splitting carries, for the most part. 2/3 to a third. T. Higgins, 9-21, 11 touchdowns. Cup, 8-73-10. Nagata, almost 9-13. And Jalen Waddle, almost 7-2. Definitely not where we want to be for a number 2 wide receiver. As we'll take a look here at the defensive side of the ball, and Logan Wilson, 104 tackles, 6 TFLs, half a sack, 3 picks. Sack-wise, we had Zacharias Walker, 10.5, Trey Hendrickson, 4.5, and Woodyard there, coming in there at 4.5. Interception-wise, Jesse Bate with 4, Logan Wilson with 3, Akeem Davis Gaither with 2, tied with Denzel Ward, which, Denzel Ward has given up 55 catches on the year, and, he played all 16 games, almost all the snaps. Don't know why he may have came out, but, 55 catches, 8 pass deflections, not where we want to be for a number 1 corner. As we'll kind of take a look, see how we got here before we take a look at the yearly awards. So we were the number 1 seed, dropped 55 on the number 4 seed Tennessee Titans, and then beat the number 3 New England Patriots. And the Bears coming in at the number 7 seed, taking on the number 2 San Francisco 49ers with a 3-point win, come in with a little statement game against the number 1 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and then another statement against the number 5 Seattle Seahawks. As we'll kind of take a look here at the yearly awards, as Russell Wilson is your MVP, and Joe Burrow coming in there at number 8. Did we at least get Coach of the Year? Negative. Adam Gase. What is up with Adam Gase? Zach Taylor there at 10. Why'd I exit all the way out? I don't know. But Jaden Daniels there as the Offensive Player of the Year for the AFC. Joe Burrow coming in there at 6. Defensive Player, Myles Garrett. Offensive Rookie, Jason Blackwell. Raymond Jackson. Yep. Cheers. No idea who that is. Defensive Rookie goes to Justin Jennings, with Aldridge runner-up. Best quarterback goes Jaden Daniel. Running back Josh Jacobs. Receiver Odell. O-line goes to Ronnie Stanley. Our center there coming in there at number 5, along with Jordan Williams coming in there at number 8. Defensive line goes to Myles Garrett. And, man, Walker didn't even make it. Best linebacker, Andrew Van Ginkel. DB goes to Marlon Humphrey. Best kicker goes to Will Lutz. So taking a look here at the Bears, you got Roquan Smith, Khalil Mack as your X Factors. Bryce Young, another Bryce Young. Jalen Johnson, Baleel Nichols, Dante Johnson, Jalen Phillips, Zach Childress, and Nick Foles as your superstars. So, we are a 5-point overall favorite. So let's see if somehow we can make magic happen and bring a Super Bowl victory to Cincinnati. As I have no idea. I think we're in Miami. As we're just going to go down through here. We got a 3rd down alert in the red zone. Come away with 7. Come on, defense. We need you. As it's a big 3rd down. They tied it up 7-7. 3rd down alert. We're back in the red zone. And we come away 21-7. We had an instant touchdown. We're back in the red zone. And we get 28-7 here in the 3rd quarter. And we got the ball back once again. 35-7. This is looking ugly for the number 7 seed Chicago Bears. As the Bengals are still doing work, Bears are trying to make a little late comeback, 35-17 to start the second half. As we're in the red zone again, 42-17, 42-20, 49-20. This could be ugly. 49-26, they went for it, 49-27, and we're in the red zone. We got 56 points, 56-27, as we're trying to put 60 on them. We did not come away with a 60 burger, but we come away victorious with the Super Bowl, as we're going to let this one play out. If you guys enjoyed this playoffs and, just this rebuild in general, make sure to hit that subscribe button with the little bell icon on, with the notifications all on. That way you're one of the first to know every time I post new content. And don't forget to give this video a like, because everything helps. I have no idea why the thing's not coming up on the screen, but hey, is what it is. If it pops up twice eventually, I don't know. But yeah, Denzel Ward, player of the game, 4 tackles, no sacks, but he did have a pick 6. So I'm good with it, as we're just out here, we're celebrating. We got the black and orange raining confetti all through Hard Rock Stadium. As we had Joe Mixon 15 for 52, T. Higgins 6 for 102. Jalen Waddle finally, came to life a little bit here in the playoffs, 6 for 88, as Joe Burrow went 64%, 342, and 3 touchdowns. So with that, we will finish off here with the 2025 season recap, as Russ Wilson was your MVP. Adam Gase, Russ Wilson, Quan Alexander, TJ LaFleur, Devin Saxton, as the Bengals win their first Lombardi Trophy. And as you see on the screen, there are my socials, the Instagram, the Twitch, and the Facebook. All the links are down below in the description. Go check them out. Drop me a follow. Everything helps. But either way, until then, peace.